we're really looking for people who want to stay in their home a while and really make their home their own. That client, regardless of age, is really the ones that seem to value what we do as a company.
We had a basement completion. It was a blank slate.
I had a major bathroom renovation done by Foster.
We have been working with Foster for about 15 years, a couple of different houses, but we have had large and small projects done.
Foster Remodeling remodeled my 2 bathrooms on the 2nd floor of our house.
The project was a almost complete renovation inside the house.
So we asked David to come over, and he, in his very gentle David way, kind of took us around. We walked him around the house. He had questions. We had these very grandiose ideas of what we thought we could get done. And he very kindly sat us down and he said, here's the deal. This is what is in the realm of possible for this amount of money. And he said, I think you will be pleasantly surprised with what you end up getting.
I happened to meet Dory at a home show, and I instantly recognized her professionalism. The other thing was that they provided me with references, the number of which I've never seen any company offer before. I mean, usually they'll give you 1 or 2 names, but this was like 50 different people.
I go out and I meet with clients in their home when they're thinking about some sort of remodeling project, a kitchen, a bathroom, an addition, and I talk to them about what they're looking to accomplish, investment level that they're comfortable with, and explain to them the Foster process. Then we proceed to the next step, which would be to put together a design and have them come into the showroom.
Probably the biggest impact was the 5-year warranty that they were willing to offer me.
My wife had taken a fall on the stairs, and she did a Peter Pan from the upper part to the lower part on the floor, and was in pretty bad shape there. I became obsessed in regards to grab bars or anything else, because I didn't want any slipping whatsoever. Kayla, who was our design engineer, she came out several times.
It's about, this is a personal space for a lot of people, so you really want to just gain that initial trust up front. Not that I'm just here to sell you something.
Well, we are a military family and have retired and are in a permanent home. And we'd never done a remodel before.
That personal interaction to me and gaining that trust with the client is what really makes it easier to work through the design phase. And
When we saw Rachel, she laid out a CAD CAM drawing of the basement for us, and it was spot on. The minute I saw it, I thought, this is what we want. She heard us, she listened to us.
The next step is really to bring them into the showroom so they can see what we can offer here. We have a lot of products that can be offered up front for the project. You know, there's a convenience factor of not having to go to a lot of different places.
Kayla then came up with a thing that she knew about, which is brand new, in regards to the toilet paper holder. That's a grab bar, believe it or not. That has a grab bar in it. I never heard of such a thing before, but let me tell you, now that it's installed, I use it. I use it extensively.
I think the biggest thing we hear from clients is how easy the process is. You know, we have a detailed process that we go through before we start a project. So once we do finally start construction, it goes a lot easier than they're expecting.
And when we begin the project, we put a full schedule together that could be 6 to 8 weeks long. You know, some projects are much longer than that. But we try to stick to that schedule, and we maintain that schedule so that they have a beginning and end date. And that's a lot of our process.
In our experience, Foster explains what the work's going to be.
Yeah.
I think so that as people who are not in the business, sometimes you won't necessarily know, and you're really relying on a Foster to do the work and through their expertise.
We get a good relationship with homeowners, and we spend a lot of time with them. We see them every day, and we talk about everything every day.
The Foster Company was so good at keeping me abreast and informed of what was going on at every stage. The other thing that was great about the crew and Marco was he was there every day. I was his only real job.
We're in their home, disrupting their everyday life and trying to make it as comfortable as possible for them.
You're talking to people that become an integral part of your family, and they're in your home, and you're trusting them with your most important possession. It's not just a possession; it's where you live, and you're trusting them to fix it, to make it better, to improve it, while there every day.
And they give you a book. It's like this. In this book, has all the contract information in it. It has all the warranties in here. It has all the instructions for some of the hardware that was taken out. How they keep that all together. So you have that all in one document, and the warranty information, etc. It's all spelled out right in here.
Reliable and trustworthy are the words that I would apply to the Foster Company.
Very customer service oriented, very results oriented, creative.
We'd be great sources of telling somebody that Foster's is reliable, they deliver, they help you get your dream, and they actually make and improve on your ideas.
I just really love my house right now. I just love having people over to my house. Every Christmas dinner, every Thanksgiving dinner in our family, I'm really proud of it. I love having people over to our house.
Every client is different. Every client is special. Every client has specific needs. And we want to hit as many of those as we can for them because that's really what makes it theirs.